Welcome to the second episode of News from Planet Norway with Adrian Minkowicz. I am Adrian Minkowicz. Prime Minister Erna Solberg and leaders from the Labour Party were both caught in celebrations that broke COVID regulations. In response, they said, "We know the law, but we didn't know that also it applied to us." I come from South America, so I understand what you mean, wink wink, but it seems that here everyone is expected to follow the law. The British mutation of the COVID virus has cornered Norway and the rest of Europe. Angela Merkel said, "We are happy that it is called the British mutation and not the German mutation. For once, it is someone else that is invading Europe." Talking about the British Empire, Meghan Markle said in an interview to Oprah that there is racism in the British Royal House. The Royal House answered that the relationship with Meghan was problematic from the beginning. The fact that they most probably transported and sold Meghan's ancestors as slaves didn't help the small talk in the family gatherings. Prince Andrew, on the other hand, felt relieved that he's only been accused of sexual assault of an underage woman. Being black, that's a problem in the royal house. Coming back to Norway, in the last general meeting of MDG, the Green Party of Norway decided to support nuclear energy since they consider it less polluting than fossil fuel. In the same general meeting, MDG decided to change the name of their party, and there are three options. You know what? Boom, Partiet, and our favorite, Greenish Partiet. In our sports section, after Klæbo was disqualified for breaking the pole of Russian skier Bolshunov in the World Championship, the Norwegian Ski Federation appealed this decision, but Klæbo requested the federation to withdraw the appeal, saying, "I don't need to win all the time. Sometimes, another Norwegian can win." A Norwegian team member that requested to remain anonymous said, "Klæbo is a cheater and was rightfully disqualified. Now I will continue celebrating. Iversen will continue celebrating. Good dude, handsome too, well equipped." End of quote. After all of this, Russian children are said not to try to be first anymore in fear that Klæbo will appear from nowhere and break one of their poles. Norwegian children don't want to be first either. Now they prefer to be third and wait for the first and second to fuck up and take the gold instead of the bronze. The Norwegian Football Federation is considering a boycott of the Qatar World Cup. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh, but this is news. The Norwegian Football Federation is considering a boycott of the Qatar World Cup. The captain of the Norwegian team, Martin Ødegaard, said that he doesn't agree with the boycott, but he agrees with other measures to put pressure on Qatar, like, "Bad Qatar, you have been very, very bad." Ødegaard also said that Norway should be focused on how changes can be made, like, for example, qualifying to the World Cup. Norway boycotting the Qatar World Cup is like me saying to Jennifer Lawrence, "I'm sorry, Jennifer, but I don't want to date you," even if I know that I don't have any chances to be with you. It's me that tells you, "Sorry, Jennifer, but if you are hungry, I'm no game." Did you see what I did there? The Hunger Games? Never mind. In our section, Curious Facts from Planet Norway, we will talk about the hytte, or cabins, for the rest of us mortals. The hytte is very important for Norwegians. In Easter, hyttes are so special that the community of Bærum was offered the COVID vaccine. And the answer was, "Sure, we want the vaccine, but after Easter, because we have to go to our hytte." If you ever looked for the perfect definition of white privilege, maybe this is it. Sure, I want you to save my life, but only if I don't have to stop skiing. In that case, I prefer to take my chances. That's the show. Thanks for watching. See you when I see you. Ciao.